Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out to tune in to the Daily Vibration. So, we are doing the Daily Vibration today for April 17th, 2020, and we're vibrating on the number 7 today, right? So, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy, and today we are vibrating on the number 7. Now, first of all, the number 7 is a lot of inner. It's a lot of inner work, a lot of inner knowing, a lot of intuition, okay? I do want to remind you guys, however, I start off the Daily Vibration talking about the same things every day, okay, which is your intuition and your opportunities, as well as the possibilities that are available to you, okay? Keep in mind that your intuition and your opportunities are linked to your intuition, and this is why it's important for you to pay attention to your instincts, that gut feeling, that knowing that you can't explain. Yeah, all of that is connected to your possibilities and the opportunities. So please be mindful to pay attention to your intuition as you're moving throughout the day, okay? Now, today's Friday. Now, Friday is actually ruled by the planet Venus, okay? And Venus has a lot to do with love, romance, marriage, relationship, partnerships, right? Social activity, pleasure, indulgence, okay? Nature, music. And I want to say for those of you that are going to be doing rituals, also instant magic, okay? Now, why am I saying that? Because if you are aware of the energy in the planets and what they're doing and how you can use this energy to heighten your spiritual experience, then you're on with a lot more power, especially what's going on within the collective today, which leads me into break down the vibration of today, okay? I'm all about knowing the tools that you have and how to use them. We are full-fledged in a spiritual war. There is spiritual warfare going on. Personally, I am experiencing some of that myself, right? And I'm having to call it out in real time, okay? So there's a lot of people that is going through some heavy shit right now. Maybe even some outside of the chaos that's happening with the world as we know it, because the world as we know it has changed. There are also some things going on in relationships right now. So people, the veils are coming down, and we've been talking about this for a while, right? We've been talking about being able to see people's true colors for a while. The messages has been coming in. So be mindful, trust your intuition today, because it is always going to lead you to the opportunities and the possibilities, as well as the truth that you need in any given circumstance or at any given moment, okay? So inner self is going to be key today, all right? So trusting your inner self, tapping into your inner self. Inner knowing is going to be key today, so trusting that inner knowing. Like I said, intuition is going to be key. Today is going to be a day that you are going to have to decide whether or not you're going to evolve or whether or not you're going to be stuck in stagnation, where shit is just not moving and there ain't no change going on, and you've been doing the same thing over and over and over again for what, the past 10, 15, 12 years, 5 years, 3 years, and getting the same results and getting frustrated because you are not getting the result or the experience that you desire, right? Now, with that being said, evolution is going to be key as we are moving throughout this new formed energy in the atmosphere. If you are not evolving and growing, but you're moving in stagnant energy, please know that that is going to manifest in your life, okay? So it's going to be important for some of you to call yourself out on your shit and deal with your shit. It's going to be important for some of you to call others out on their shit so they can deal with their shit, okay? I want to say, be mindful to remain humble as we're moving throughout this energy. Okay, humility is going to be key, right? You're all going to have to find time to laugh at yourself. For some of you, you're going to have to pay attention to what energies you are being submissive to, okay? That's going to be key. And some of you are going to have to submit to some of the energy in the atmosphere. May it be loving energy, may it be supportive energy, because that energy is here to help you. Or not, you can choose not to. Like free will, you know, your free will and your spiritual sovereignty is really up to you. No one else can dictate how that is going to go down but you, my love, okay? So beware of that, all right? So lower vibrational end of the number 7 today, we do have self-doubt in the atmosphere, so you're going to want to be mindful about any triggers or any whispers that's coming in today that has you doubting yourself, okay? There can be some inner conflict, obviously, if there's some self-doubt going on, so you want to be mindful about that. Codependency is also going to be in the atmosphere, as well as pessimism or having a very more morbid view on life and circumstances around you, in you, circumstances and situations that you're interacting with, okay? So just be mindful of that. Some people can have a very morbid view of things today, okay? Arguments and argumentative energy is going to be in the atmosphere today, so you definitely want to surround yourself with a lot of positive energy and try not to entertain conversations that have nothing to do with you or where you're going, okay? Be mindful of where you're projecting your energy as you're moving throughout the day, okay, my love? So with that being said, we're going to start off by doing the wisdom. We're starting off with Aries because we're still in Aries season, okay? And let me just tell you guys right now that it's important for you to be able in this season to really, really, really pay attention to your voice and the messages that are coming through, because the messages are coming through strong and they're coming through very clearly, okay? Anyone that's an empath, you should be able to give a thumbs up on that because you guys have information coming in, okay? With that being said, Aries, you are a fire sign. Fire signs are known for passion. Fire signs are known for action. Fire signs are also known for creating and establishing. I want to say, so if you think of the Leo, right, who is all about growth and creativity, because Leo's ruled by the sun, right? So we know that's that intense, that's that spark of light, right? Then you have Sagittarius, that's very perceptive, so they bring that perceptive nature of things. The Leo energy is all about your will, having the opportunity and having the free will to take and to do and to be. And then you have Aries, right? That Aries energy is that I am energy. And you know, right, when we're talking about spirituality here, we do know that anything that you attach to that I am energy is what's going to manifest, right? So Aries, as you are moving throughout today, you do have the number 5 card, which says wisdom here, okay? And you can't see it yet. There goes the number 5. The number 5 is all about change, okay? So please know that the number 5 is all about change. And as you are moving throughout your day-to-day, you definitely want to utilize that inner wisdom that's coming forth, okay? Your perception of things and someone else's perception of things is not always going to match, okay? All right, Leos, your message today is the path, okay? For some of you, you may need to get on path. You may need to stay on path. Some of you may need to get a new path. That's all I'm going to say. You may need to stay on path, get on path, or get a whole new path, honey, okay? So please apply that message where it needs to go, my wonderful Leos, okay? Now, Sagittarius, you have passion ignited, okay? So be mindful to pay attention to the messages that's coming in. You want to really test things now as we're moving through this energy, my wonderful, wonderful Sagittarius. If it doesn't bring you passion, you really don't want to give something a lot of energy if it's not fulfilling you in some way, some shape, or some form, okay? And I'm talking about spiritual fulfillment here, not the worldly shit, okay? Earth signs, starting out with my wonderful Taurus, you have darkness popping out. Now, what I am going to say is out of darkness comes light, which means a lot of revelation can be gained within this time for you, so be mindful of that, okay? My wonderful, wonderful Virgos, you have the high priest energy, all right? This is all about setting your intent and then creating. Remember, whatever you give your energy to is what's going to manifest. So once you set an intention and you give energy to that intention, that is what's going to manifest. So say, for example, you want to change the way that you eat, right? Your intention is to change the way you eat. And if you set your intention on that daily, even if you're not eating healthy the next day, all you have to do is set your intention on that, right? And what you will find happen is you will start to tweak things within your diet, and it's going to feel effortlessly. It's not going to feel forced, especially if you're trying to make a life change, okay? The trick to manifestation is not to force anything, because it is a process, okay? Once you've asked the universe for something, you don't need to keep repeatedly asking. What you can do is get into a space of gratitude, okay? You ask, and then you start being thankful, and you start operating in the aspects of that in which you've asked for already exists, and you know, and you're literally in bliss about receiving that in which you've asked. I know it's all cliche, but trust me, honey, universal laws is real. And the powers that be that you think are in control, or the powers that be that you may think have no control, all understand that this is universal law. No one can get around this, okay? So I keep going back to the example, my wonderful, wonderful Virgos, thinking of someone and having that person call you maybe 5 minutes later, running into them in real time a couple of minutes later, or maybe even the next day. We are all connected to each other on an electrical, emotional, mental, and spiritual grid. Call it what you want to. Call it the matrix. Call it whatever you want to. But we are all connected energetically because we are all energetic and spiritual beings, okay? We're all sentient beings. Some of us just have more feelings and more emotions on a higher level than other beings, right? But we're all definitely connected, okay, to source and source energy, okay? With that being said, my wonderful Capricorns, your message is saying to expect a powerful change. Expect a powerful change. Okay, can you guys see? Maybe. Yeah. Basically, here we go. Expect a powerful change, okay? This is a new moon eclipse. Now, with new moons, we know that's new energy coming in. With eclipse energy, we know that's powerful change coming in. But we also know that eclipse energy can happen over time. It can happen anywhere between 6 days, 6 months, okay, 6 weeks to 6 months, okay? It could happen over the course of 6 months. So you want to be mindful of that. So expect powerful change to happen, my wonderful Capricorns, all right? Especially if you're setting intention, expect those intention in which you set to manifest, okay? Be mindful of that, all right? Now, my wonderful air signs, we're going to start off with my wonderful Libras. You have the Stag today. And the Stag card is asking you to trust so you can thrive, okay? You know, there's a lot of times on the spiritual walk that you go through things and you have accomplishments that you were so excited about. And then you move on to something else in the spiritual walk, and your faith, F-A-T-E, that's the type of faith we operate with on this channel. And your faith sometimes may not seem what you know in your spirit it should be based on your circumstances, okay? And there are times within your walk where you're just going to have to trust so you can go ahead and thrive, which means trust and take the risk so you can get all of this blissful, beautiful things that's waiting for you on the other side, okay? You do not heal a thing or move a mountain unless you go through that experience, okay? So even if you break an arm and it needs to be reset, they have to re-break the arm to reset it. Sometimes, listen, childbirth is an indication of something beautiful, a beautiful life coming into this experience. But understand, childbirth can also be very, very painful, all right? So trust me, I have 2 kids, all right? So be mindful of that, my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Libras, okay? Now, Geminis, your message is you are closer, you are very close to achieving your dreams, okay? And this is the Gibson moon, the gibbous moon. I want you guys to know something. A lot of times when the closer you get to manifestation, my wonderful Geminis, the more resistant it may feel like you come or fell upon. And what I want to say, Geminis, is you guys may want to tap into some sacred geometry is what I'm hearing, okay? All right, Aquarius, your message today is wisdom, okay? So use wisdom today, my wonderful Aquarius. Not so much getting in your feelings, but you definitely want to tap into the wisdom that is available to you, as well as the wisdom of self, okay? If you know that you're easily triggered because of X, Y, and Z, try not to put yourself in situations today that's gonna be triggers for you, okay? Remember, we're dealing with evolution versus stagnation today. Are you gonna evolve and grow, or you're gonna be stagnant and not evolve and not grow, right? So be mindful of that, okay? All right, my wonderful water signs, we're gonna start off with Cancer. Cancer, you have the Lord card popping up, and this is also talking about taking charge with authority, right? And I kind of feel that's where a lot of us are right now in this energy, is redefining ourselves and really standing firm in our decisions about who we are. Remember, I talked about this Aries energy being the solidification that you needed of the new zodiac calendar year. This is the solidification of the person or the personality you will be showing to the outer world, okay? So just be mindful of that. Pisces, victory and success is your portion in this energy today, all right? Remember, evolution evolution and growth versus stagnation. It's your choice, my lovelies, okay? So just be mindful to get out of your feelings, Pisces, so you can get into your feelings, all right? That's going to be important. Do not be an emotional puppet today, okay? Now, Scorpios, my lovelies, you have a new moon energy popping up. And with this new moon energy, it is saying a new start is coming, my lovelies, okay? A new start is coming, all right? Yeah, continue to move forward, continue to tap into your inner strength, continue to love, all right? Especially have love for self. You may have to stand your ground and be firm in this energy, but just know, you know, tap into that Venus energy today and shower yourself with some love. That can be important, that can be key. Now, we're going to pull a 13th card just in case any of these messages did not resonate with you, okay? And I want to say Isis is popping up with this 13th card, and her card is past life. And it's saying this situation involves past life memories, okay? So the message with Isis card is just letting you know whatever is popping up could be either is something from the past that's returning for you to deal with, heal, and move forward. This could be a past life situation that's coming forth to bring strength to you right now. This can be something within your past that you need healing and it keeps circling back. And every time you circle back, you kind of tuck it away and put it away. This is not the season to do so. Please do not move into the new zodiac calendar year not being established in your truth and who you are, okay? And I'm my lovelies. With that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you, okay? Make sure you do something kind for yourself. Make sure you love yourself. I already explained to you guys in yesterday's video. Stay tuned because coming March 1st, the channel is going to be revamped. I'm going to be bringing in subscriptions. You guys are going to be getting so much wonderful things added to the channel, so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to be doing monthlies. I'm also going to continue the daily vibrations, and they're going to start going back up again around 12 a.m. or 12:15. Okay, I'm a Scorpio. I'm very regimented, so I definitely need to have a schedule. So those videos will start to roll out again, system, you know, like on the scheduled time that they were, and that started yesterday actually. So you guys, I am getting my website together where I will be offering you crystals. If you're interested in my classes, I do have new semester of classes or new season of classes starting up again. So you guys can hit me up for that. What else? Oh, Patreon. I'm still working on Patreon because there's some content that I feel like I definitely want to be able to talk a little bit more freely, and you can't really do that in YouTube so much because a lot of people are getting flagged. Meditation is coming up on April 22nd. This is a new moon meditation, okay? So please, if you would like to be a part of that, make sure you email me, okay? All right, my lovelies, thank each and every one of you for your support, for your love. Like, share, subscribe, set your notification button for when I do go live, okay? I am going to go live maybe later today, if not today, this weekend. I don't want to give a date and a time anymore because I just don't. There's so much going on behind the scenes, y'all. So much going on behind the scenes. And I really don't want to lock myself into a time and then something pops off and I'm not able to do that, okay? So much going on behind the scenes. I can't wait to share with y'all. Like, seriously, I cannot wait to share, okay? With that being said, my lovelies, once again, set your notification button. I am happy to be back. I miss recording on the lake, you know? However, I actually miss talking with you guys so I can chat it up a little longer. With that being said, peace, love, and light to each and every one of you, but also you want to embrace the darkness because out of darkness comes light, okay? Love you guys, and I'm going to see you guys in your daily vibration tomorrow, and you guys are going to start to get your monthly reading starting in March. I'm sorry, like I'm sorry, not sorry. I had to tap out and tap in, okay? I will be no good to you if I just keep pushing out videos and I am not listening to my spirit, okay? You get the daily vibration. This is a way for me to stay connected to you. But your tarot readings, I promise you, they will be back at the beginning of next month. I just got to get through this season so I can listen and I can hear. There's a lot of shit going on, okay, guys? All right. Love you much, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Bye, my loves.